I was driving here today, and if you guys don't know, as the year had changed from 2014 to 2015, a bunch of new laws went into effect, and one of them was that the speed limit on the interstate has been raised from 55 to 70.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Thank the Lord.
All right, I'm not as pleased about it as you or as accepting because people don't know how to drive as it is.
Well, I'll give you that half. I'm sorry, Beth.
No, go ahead.
I'll give you that half of the fact that people don't know how to drive, but God, man, if you could drive faster than the bad drivers, why wouldn't you try to get out of their way?
Because people don't even use turn signals anymore to change lanes.
Yeah, no kidding. People
I don't know why cars even come equipped with turn signals anymore.
People are, you know what? I've been without a car for the last few months, and
is that a good thing?
I'm not going to get into reasons why I'm without
maybe
a car.
That's a good thing for everybody else.
I don't think so. I think it's a fantastic reason. I think it's a fantastic reason for me to be on the road because everybody sucks. However, you know what I've noticed? I've noticed a complete disregard for the red light.
Yes, in the city. Yes, I have to agree with you.
Okay, so you're with me on that one, Beth.
Yes, absolutely. Stoplights, stop signs.
Stop signs, sometimes you may miss one, but a red light is about as blatant a signal as you're gonna get.
Beth, do me a favor and try that other mic real fast.
Alrighty, sir. Hello.
Oh, yeah,
is that better?
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Much better.
Say it.
In your best Barry White impression.
Say it, baby. Say it.
Ooh. I can't go that low.
Need a little bass in your voice. We'll get you some testosterone.
It's all about that bass.
Oh, Jesus. So, Donnie was talking about people skipping red lights.
People are skipping red lights,
I
man.
told him on our way here that that actually happened to me twice in the last 3 months. When I wake up to go to my first job in the morning, it's at 2:30, so I leave the house at about 3:30 to get there by 4, and I'm still kind of groggy-eyed, don't really stop for coffee or nothing like that, but I was casually driving through the same red light on 2 separate occasions.
Oh, man.
And it dawns on me halfway through, you just blew the red light.
It dawns on you halfway through that
Yeah.
you blew the red light?
Because I could see miles ahead, and all the lights are green except the one that I'm currently traversing.
Yeah, those eye boogers getting in your way.
You know what? They will cause a distraction.
I don't know if it's so much the eye boogers or my hatred for getting up that early. I'm kicking the rooster in the ass on the way to work.
At least you're not running them over.
It should be.
No, you should be running them over. KFC's kind of, losing their supply. Isn't it?
They should add rooster to the menu.
Rooster?
They've officially got cock on the menu.
Oh!
Is it chewy?
No,
and we can get away with that because we're talking about roosters.
Yes, no dump necessary.
Absolutely.
I was supposed to go to a FCC meeting this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For what? Exactly.
Did you dump on that?
Wait, hold on. Did you mean an FCC meeting or an FCC group ridicule of you?
No, they haven't contacted me yet about our vulgarity.
We don't have vulgarity, and we're not going to have any tonight because the lovely Zoe is not with us
So we
tonight.
won't have to use the dump button, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's riding a porcelain pony. Her Aunt Flo is in town, apparently.
Oh, is that what it is?
Shark Week?
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
Yeah, she wanted, I don't blame her. She wanted to stay inside where it's safe so the bears couldn't get her. Remember those land sharks we talked about?
Beth, thank you for biting my joke.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Nom, nom, nom.
You know what? Hey, once I share it with you guys, it is for the crew. So, yes. No bears in the city tonight. Because
No, they're hanging around Berwyn.
Berwyn. Man, what's up with Rich Coase? Have you guys seen or heard anything about him?
Svengoolie?
Yeah, man, he's kind of disappeared. And the last thing I heard about him,
he still does the Stooges show.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't. The Stooges.
He had a heart attack and heart surgery, right?
That's what I heard. But it's been over a year already, and there has not been one Stoogepalooza on WCIU lately.
That's tragic.
I know. Tell me about it. I mean, isn't it funny that the Three Stooges is the one thing that after almost 100 years of being on the air is the one thing we still watch on TV?
The Stooges?
Yeah.
Because it's still relevant.
Isn't it?
Slapstick is always going to be funny.
I can agree with half of that, but what about the Marx Brothers? Nobody talks about them. Nobody talks about Groucho or Harpo or any of these guys, but yet we still love the Stooges, man, and thank God for that. But it's still a funny thing.
I don't know. I think it's the trio of them that makes it different. And to honor the Stooges, we're gonna play some Curly Shuffle here in the background.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, all I see here though on Rich Coase is that 2 years ago he suffered a heart attack, and that's about it. Nothing about what he's currently doing.
I don't. Was Svengoolie something they were doing still too? I mean,
yeah.
Well, they replay the old Svengoolies, but they're not fresh or anything. But they still replay them, and I still enjoy watching Rich Coase for those few minutes here and there, because that dude is a Chicago institution.
Oh, did I botch his name?
Coase?
Yes, I apologize. I'm not from Chicago.
Oh, I know you're not. You can tell by the accent.
What does that mean? What kind of accent do I have?
You have to say hot dog.
Wait. Say Chicago.
Chicago?
No.
Okay.
Well, you're all right. You're all right. You know who says Chicago wrong?
Who?
Len Casper. The
on the score?
No. Well, I don't know if he's on the score or not, but he's one of the two co-anchors of the Chicago Cubs, and he says Chicago.
Yeah, he's not
Chicago.
No, that's what I hear a lot of people say.
Those people aren't from Chicago.
Exactly, it's Chicago.
Yeah.
It's Chicago.
No, I don't think you guys notice when you say it like that.
Well, no, of course we don't, because it's our own accent.
Well, yeah. I don't know. When I moved here, it was like a whole nother world.
What do they say in Michigan?
Yeah, Detroit, Rock City.
Well, we know you're not from Detroit if you say Detroit.
Why?
And you're
what
serious.
Do you say, Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit.
So the D is frowned upon.
How else?
Saying the D is also frowned upon.
Detroit.
I'm going down to the D.
How else are Chicago sports fans supposed to say Detroit sucks when they're chanting it at the games? Even though it's funny because even though they're not playing Detroit, they could be playing like Boston or New York even, and all of a sudden you hear the crowd start chanting Detroit sucks.
No, that's true, because for the Pistons games they always say Detroit basketball, but that's the only time it's acceptable. So
okay,
just letting you know.
Okay, so it's not Detroit, it's Detroit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I will not keep that in mind.
You're welcome.
All right, so it's time for a disclaimer here. You can call us at the LOERadio Show by dialing on your telephone 1-847-866-WNUR. That's 1-847-866-9687. And the LOERadio Show is it's an entity of its own here on WNUR. The things we say or play may be offensive to the sensitive or more younger audiences. We will only play this talk radio between the hours of 11:30 p.m. and 6 a.m. So keep that in mind. If you're hearing something you might be offended by, that's where the or else part of the LOERadio Show comes in.
What?
The or else means or else change the station, you tool.
You tool. Wow, man, bro, you are getting feisty with the audience, man. I dig it.
Man. I'm not singling out anybody. I'm saying if you can't find anything to laugh at while you're listening here, you may as well be, pinning up your curtains or whatever it is that keeps you from going crazy.
Click, click, click. That's the sound of two like knitting needles going together.
Whether you're laughing with us or at us.
Yeah, either way.
We'll take either.
Laugh at us. I would appreciate that even more because, you know, laughing with us means that I'm not as original as I think I am.
And that's fine. We can laugh at ourselves, so we invite you to as well.
Please do. Please laugh. That's what we're here for, to create laughter. You know, we want to stimulate that part of your senses that makes you smile.
And Donnie wants to stimulate your other senses.
Or your orifices.
I love orifices. That is my thing.
There's another word people say.
And the more they smell, is the more I like them.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm offended.
Wow, I just offended my airmate. I love you, Bob.
Click.
I love you, Bob.
I love you too.
Yeah.